If you missed my video on the Rode Wireless Micro, you might be missing out. These things are ridiculous and honestly are one of my favorite releases from last year. I even included these on my list of the best podcast setups of 2025, and for good reason. Not to mention, I own the Rode Wireless Go Gen 3 and the Rode Wireless Pro. Guess which ones I reach for the most, especially when I'm doing something quick and just need great audio? These. This is literally two decent mics, a receiver, and you've got several apps for your phone where you can fully record two people in separate files. And voila, your podcast is up and running for $149, which is just ridiculous. Let me show you how, and then we can talk about the latest release that just makes this one of the coolest and best pickups for whatever project you're doing. Bit of a sidebar, but I don't know what people think a successful podcast is, because think of this. I just picked up a new client. Now, I don't know if I can really talk about who it is, but they were named one of the top true crime podcasts in 2020, like top listens. And their audio is extremely basic, just two people talking. Now, I don't even know if they're in the same room or if they record online, but it's just basic audio of two people back and forth talking. Remember, the audio is really second fiddle to the content. If you release good content, you're going to be surprised how far average audio will go. Now, these guys are anything but average audio because, I'm a great editor. But the focus on their audio has nothing to do with EQ, compression, or whatever. It all comes down to pace. Literally, the two main podcasts that pay my bills, my biggest role in editing them is pacing. Seriously, you could literally start and maintain a very respectable podcast that makes very respectable money with these. Let's get back to that podcast though. I receive an audio in a single file. One of them is on the left and the other one is on the right. And before I came around, that's how they edited it. Personally, I like to complicate things a bit more than that, but it's very possible. And simply put, you could do all of that editing in Audacity. Remember, it's just good content, well-paced. There you go. There's your podcast. And the best thing about these is you can record merged or separate files. You can record onto your phone with free apps. You can record on your phone with video with free apps, all from Rode. Sit this phone between you and whoever you're doing your podcast with and just hit record. We're talking about a system that 5 years ago was impossible without hundreds of dollars in gears, possibly thousands, and a relatively decent understanding of recording into a computer. Microphones, stands, interface, not to mention the computer itself, or perhaps you could have dropped the real cash on a Rodecaster Pro so you could record on board there. But again, money. This setup, it's $149, all in this cool little package. Okay, so there was a bit of a drawback with these, and that was that it didn't come with an interface for cameras. It kind of made sense at the time when you look at Rode's lineup though. If you want to interface with a camera, go Rode Wireless Go Gen 3 or the Rode Wireless Pro. Now all those choices do have drawbacks, mainly monetary, but I mean, that's life, right? Well, it would seem Rode wasn't done with this series. This is the new Rode Wireless Micro receiver, and I'm recording on it as we speak on my camera. Basically, it's just the same thing as the receivers on the Wireless Pro and the Wireless Go Gen 3, just meant to expand your opportunity with a camera. And it's pretty basic. You hook it up, take out the mics, and they just connect. Now, one thing, if you are picking this up, I did skip one part. You do need to update the firmware on these things. Easy enough to do on your phone, by the way. That makes these even more perfect for the content creator, podcasts, whatever you're doing. But I can kind of hear you already. I mean, the whole point of these was that it was supposed to be only $149. Well, this is the best part. The receiver's free. You see, it comes with this for free now. And if you've already bought one of these, you just have to register it and you get the wireless receiver for free. How is that for awesome? I don't think I've ever reviewed something that is free, which is actually kind of cool. And I'm really curious. I want to hear from the haters here. I want to know how this is going to be spun. How do you complain about a free product. I'm sure some are going to figure it out. But I would love to know what the non-haters think as well. Does the camera receiver sell you on the Rode Wireless Micro? Let me know down below. Cheers, guys, and thanks for watching.